Hello my Capricorn friends, hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Simon and I'm going to be doing a reading for you today. Remembering that time is fluid, so whenever you find this reading will probably be the actual right time to view it. So I'm going to start with the Zodiac reading cards, and let's see what the moon and the sun want to say to Capricorn. What's the important energy at the moment that Capricorn needs to look out for in love? One card, please, Spirit, for Capricorn in love. Let's see. Okay. All right, so the first card is Eclipse in Libra, which is about rebalancing. It's about reevaluating relationships, justice, and fair play, which is really important actually to a Capricorn. Fairness and justice and the underdog are generally what Capricorn looks out for. And on some level, you're looking for that fairness in your love life, in your relationship. It comes under the number 4. This is card 31, and it comes under the number 4. 3 and 1 is 4. So it really is about balancing structure now and feeling that you have a strong base. That's what you're building, a strong base with firm foundations. So you're looking for that balance. Absolutely you are. And you need to feel the balance in yourself as well when it comes to love. You need to feel fairness at play. You need to feel like you're in an equal partnership, work, home life, that your partner is actually giving as much as you feel you're giving. It could be in different ways, of course, that your partner needs to give or is giving. And you're looking to understand the balance in all of this, where you stand. We have second card is Eclipse in Taurus. Again, re-evaluation in love. We have the moon there too. So things are starting to come to some sort of balance. I feel, I said, you know, this is about the moon, and the reason I say that is because things are just starting to be highlighted. Truths are slowly coming out, and the reason the sun feels at the moment like the moon is because there is still not quite enough light being shed on where love is taking you on this journey. So re-evaluating 2 and 6, 26, card number 26, 2 representative of commitment, 6 representative of house, home, family, friends. It comes under the value of 8. 2 and 6 is 8. And therefore, it's about looking at repeat patterns. It's about how you use your power in a relationship, the energy of how you use your power, or as a couple or as an individual in a couple. It's also about finances as well, because finances have to be rebalanced in Capricorn relationships, especially with their partners. Have you got the same attitude to practical things at the moment? Are you trying to get a step up? A step up in the sense of feeling like you are in tune with your partner, which is actually what you're looking for here within this journey of re-evaluation. This one I think wants to come out. It feels like it should. And this is Sun in Taurus. And it's about boosting self-worth. And I talked about finances. And yes, this card is also saying about rebalancing finances. But finances and or money and emotions are often very tied in with each other, because how we spend our money shows what we're willing to give emotionally in a relationship and how generous we are with our feelings. So definitely re-evaluating things on a very basic level. Now I'd like to come to the tarot for the advice. So let's have a look at you, Capricorn. Let's see what you're feeling in all of this. And feelings and thoughts are sometimes very difficult to divide up and know which are my thoughts, which are my actual feelings. So my suggestion to you at the moment is to let this aspect work itself out and unfold without too much control. Try not to control the situation and ask questions of your partner before your partner actually looks like they're ready to answer these questions, because you could be preempting things otherwise. Okay, again, we have the Six of Pentacles. It's really very, very much about how you're receiving things from your partner emotionally, how you feel about what you want to give back, what you want to say, how much do you want to hold in, and how much is it appropriate for you to speak up. You're also in a position here where you can actually be of real help on a very basic level. And why I say basic is because it's about the foundations of the relationship. So it really has to come out to equal give and take. And you're feeling, Capricorn, a bit worn out on that level. In some ways, you're disappointed in a way a partner or someone close to you, someone that you're involved with, you're disappointed at the moment and feel perhaps a bit misunderstood. Looking for your partner to recognise what you've been giving. It's not about the big things you've been giving right now. It's about all the tiny little things that are not immediately obvious, and you're giving, but you're getting little recognition for it, or you feel you're getting little recognition for it. You're trying to master yourself, control your feelings, and get back to some place where you feel back in control of at least your own life at the moment. You and a partner do have to, I feel, sit down and talk. You might need somebody at the moment who's a middleman, or you may be thinking about counselling. You may be on a counselling list, a relationship counselling list. And it's taking forever to actually get the necessary appointments in place. But in the meantime, you can actually do your own counselling, your own counselling by sitting and hearing your inner voice, listening to the repetition of your thoughts, evaluating your thoughts and your heart, getting the two into alignment so that you can be ready to speak when the moment comes. And the moment is coming, actually. It's not far off a serious conversation. maybe some of you Capricorns have been losing hope recently and being fed, you know, nice words, gentle communication, again, acknowledgement of what you're doing behind the scenes quietly. And temperance is very much about rebalancing. Now, some of you Capricorns may be dealing with an earth sign partner. Some of you may be dealing with a very fire-based energy, Sagittarius partner possibly, or somebody who's quite fiery at the moment. Their energy's quite fiery. However, though, balance is slowly coming in as communication starts to open up. Now, Capricorns aren't always the best at opening up and speaking up their feelings. So you have to be in a place in your head where you can actually feel comfortable and safe to speak up your mind. And I feel you're hoping that a partner or somebody you're involved with or hoping to be involved with will actually take the time and trouble to listen, really, really listen, and then start to show some understanding for where you're at. Here you are, Queen of Swords. So the Queen and the King are quite equal in strength. They're both very capable of speaking their truth. Maybe both have to be pushed, but very capable of speaking up. And it doesn't have to be in a vicious manner either. This is just really hitting the bare truths. And somehow deep down you both know it. You've both been hurt, and whatever sign you're involved with, at the very end of the day, there's a lot of air here. So it truly is about communicating. It's about listening. It's letting the other person speak until they've finished before you reply. It's about slowing down the brain so that when your partner is speaking to you, that you're fully engaged with what they're saying and you're not actually concentrating on your own thoughts and what you're going to say back to them. Suspend that, because the more you listen, the more you're likely to actually be able to respond back from an authentic place rather than a place of drama. The next card out, is the Five of Wands, and there's the drama. Put the drama down. Put it to one side and try not to concentrate too much on the negatives at the moment of the drama going on around you. You could be feeling very unsettled in your work situation, by the way, and that can be affecting your love life as well, because you're worried. You're worried what's to come, and you're feeling caught up in the storm of it all. And of course, by the time you get home, unless you're working from home and feeling the drama coming in through messages, through contact with people, it doesn't really matter in a way how the drama's coming in around you, but it is coming in. It is affecting you. It's putting you off balance. There is some news here, and it comes in fairly swiftly. And I feel it's like, I want to call it an update on your work situation. A partner here is trying to get through to you. Yes, they are. They may just, they may just be coming towards you, taking a step forwards and just seeing how they're being received by you. Like, for instance, opening up a conversation, maybe with something silly or a joke. And it could be at a time when you're feeling a little bit more serious and less jokey, but that's actually their way of trying to open up and talk to you without making it too heavy to begin with anyway. And they are trying, I feel, not to bring you too much drama. They don't want too much drama themselves, to be honest. I feel here that coming under the boost to your self-worth as well as your finances, that it really isn't a great idea to get over emotional and start blaming things going wrong in your relationship and misunderstand it as things going wrong in your life. Okay, don't mix it up with that, because a relationship is something that is alive. It keeps moving forwards. It grows every day, really. It grows. And you want to, at the moment, not bring outside problems in. In fact, if anything, you just really need to protect where you're at, your family or your relationship situation. So don't bite the bullet at the moment. You are going to have this important conversation. It's coming. When it comes, you're likely to be more ready for it, because you haven't rushed into pushing the conversation to happen before it actually needs to. There is for sure love here, but emotions are just pulled back a bit in order to deal with the practicalities. But love is here underneath. It's in the foundations of the situation. So it's going to be a funny 2 or 3 weeks where you may go up and down a bit within yourself. Hope might be something that you're struggling with at the moment. Struggle no more, because you've got Temperance as the energy that really wants to come in and hold the relationship together, or get the involvement moving into a new phase, a new cycle. Right, I'm going to pull a Moonology card for you. So let's see. Okay, I said a new cycle, a new phase around love and finance was starting from around now. And here it says in your Moonology card that the new moon is in Libra and a new romantic cycle is beginning. And that's really exciting. So gradually, for some of you Capricorns, you are moving into a close and more loving situation. Maybe you've gone through the first phase of getting to know each other, and now you've seen each other a few times, enough times to say, I could be at the start of a relationship. And slowly it's moving in. The energy's moving in, but it's not a rushed energy. So it's an energy that's more realistic. All right, therefore more positive for the relationship. Okay, for some of you, you may sit above a ceiling light. It's possibly got, the light may have more than one bulb in it. And honestly, if you're around a ceiling light that's near enough above your head where you're sitting, I think enlightenment is coming to you, and self-confidence is actually starting to build. And from re-evaluating your self-worth, confidence is going to actually grow. Start to see the benefits in this awkward situation, but eventually it's actually going to bring you into a closer partnership. Yeah, it'll bring you into a closer partnership, so don't be afraid of this re-evaluation. Every so often anyway, no matter how good the relationship is, we do have to re-evaluate things to make sure that we're both on the same page, and that can be done in a very gentle manner. It doesn't have to be aggressive. If you're having big fights, then you are a lot of you are going to be re-strengthening your bonds through those arguments. So whichever way you're facing your problems or your fears at this time, rest easy, because you are very capable of handling what is being asked of you, which is to come into this new cycle and learn to speak to a partner less emotional, more realism, more pragmatism, and the ability really to tell each other the depth of your feelings. All right, but not in an over emotional way. So there is a reconnection, a re-evaluation of your most intimate relationship, and the relationship to yourself, actually, which is very important. So Capricorn, have some faith that you're getting through this and you're coming towards balance and more happiness, more understanding. It's coming through some difficulties. All right, all the best, Capricorn, and see you in a few days' time. Thank you for listening, and bye for now.